The Yoga Institute, a spiritual paradise.
Yogena chittasya padena vacha balam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopasarotam pravaram munina patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi.
It is a beautiful abode for people seeking purpose in life. For more than 100 years, this life school is dedicated to people's self-transformation, both physical and mental. People, by just being in the vicinity of this place, experience happiness, joy, and peace.
I mean, anyone can go to a quiet, silent, beautiful place, right? And become a yogi and meditate and be at peace. But to be in a city like Mumbai, that is in your face, right? Every day, you have the pollution, you have the trains, you have the planes, and general public in your face all the time, right? But to be calm and balanced, despite all that, that is the real crux, that is the real way of living your life, right? And the Yoga Institute is living this every day, and that's what I really appreciate about it.
More than millions of students have experienced the beauty of yogic living and sattvic experience, which has helped them change at the deeper levels in terms of values, motivations, attitudes, and habits. And this is what makes our courses best in the world.
Like teacher training courses, health camps, psychology courses, better living courses, yoga therapy, meditation, counseling, and corporate training.
We have proudly trained and certified lakhs of teachers worldwide.
Before coming to the Yoga Institute, I was not at all active and not at all exercise person. After the 7 days camp, I cannot say I became an exercise person, but I feel more energetic and active, and my mental health has improved way much better, and I don't know why, I just smile for no reason.
This place gives you a safe environment. It makes you feel safe. You feel accepted all the time. I never want to leave this place ever in my life. It will change your life, and you should visit this place once in your lifetime.
The Yoga Institute is awarded with the prestigious Prime Minister's Award.
प्रत्येक दिन लगभग 2000 लोग इस संस्थान में आकर इस संस्थान की सेवाओं का लाभ उठाते रहते हैं।
हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने जो पहल चलाई थी स्वच्छ भारत, अब हमें उसे आगे ले जाना है, स्वस्थ भारत।
4 books and publications of the Institute have been microfilmed and preserved in Crypt of Civilization by Oglethorpe University, USA, to be read 6,000 years later. We have published more than 500 publications on yoga.
Haven't given up, still walking, still walking.
Our society is based around trauma. And trauma is something that triggers a lot of things, and like a lot of people have childhood trauma, and they are more prone to getting addicted to things than like someone like me, I guess. Like I smoke marijuana, like I've done a lot of that.
I came to the institute to relieve myself from my own suffering at the time. Who would have thought that I had become a yoga teacher?
The Yoga Institute did help me do was make my life better. And when your life gets better, you start dealing with all the traumatic things that were happening like earlier in your life, and the addiction takes care of itself.
The Yoga Institute has the world's first yoga museum. Government of India made the first documentary on yoga with the Yoga Institute.
Yoga in the broadest sense is the science and art of higher life.
The vibes of this place are very powerful and healing, which reverberates in each and every brick in the institute.
I was diagnosed with a problem. My complete body was in pain, unable to walk, unable to talk, unable to hold a needle even in my hand. I would call this place to be a heaven in disguise. It has completely changed me to a great extent, rebuilding my own self.
The Yoga Institute is a pioneer in organizing world-class events, and we as a one big family celebrate our love for yoga. Events like Centenary Celebration, the Good Food Festival, panel discussions, celebrity speakers.
Thank you, Yoga Institute!
If you can't reach the Yoga Institute will reach you, either by being in your city or by being on your phone.
We have touched millions of lives through our social media platforms and have empowered people worldwide with the knowledge of yoga. Our founder, Sri Yogendra ji, believed that attaining eternal happiness is mankind's biggest achievement. He was the first one to introduce coordination between breath and asanas. He wrote the first ever journal on yoga. He was the one to introduce yoga to the West, and therefore he is called the father of modern yoga renaissance. His wife, Srimati Sita Devi ji Yogendra, started the first ever yoga classes for women by women and also authored the first book, Yoga Simplified for Women, recognized by Limca Book of World Records. Dr. Jaidev Yogendra ji carried on Sri Yogendra ji's legacy and introduced several courses and did pioneering work in yoga education and therapeutics. Hansa Maa has dedicated her life to spreading the knowledge of yoga as a way of life in a completely practical way to each and every section in society.
Like Women's Wing, special care for pregnant women,
Special Prisoners Program, Mumbai Police, Municipal Corporation, LGBT Program and other programs.
योगा का मतलब सिर्फ आसन नहीं होता. आज हंसा बहन हमें इसके बारे में बताएंगी.
She was the first one who was televised in the yoga fraternity.
My son, Hrishi Jaidev Yogendra, is walking on the footsteps of Sri Yogendra ji and Dr. Jaidev to carry forward the science of yoga and the classical yoga to mass.
There is no bigger joy than the joy of transforming lives, spreading knowledge, happiness and well-being. And the Yoga Institute does that to you. Leaving our premises, people feel rejuvenated and renewed with a newfound zest in life.
Come visit and let's embark on a journey of spiritual bliss together.